Space Chimps is an excellent example of just how important game design is. Superficially, it's a pretty pitiful experience with lackluster animations, graphical glitches, poor writing and sound quality, but it's a darn good game. It starts with immediately exciting actual platforming challenges as you hop and bop your way across perilous slabs of shifting stone, discovering one mechanic after another, and it carries this momentum throughout the whole experience. Tutorializing is kept to a minimum, with no sluggish mid-level cutscenes or tedious tooltips. The game's pace is set almost entirely by the player's skill, barring a few timing puzzles. It's all rather seamless, and the variety on display is no joke either. You get two different characters who feel vastly different in naturalistic ways. Ham focuses on mobility and melee, while Luna favors shooting and puzzle solving. The combat is surprisingly solid, with enemies who pose a real threat, are placed in optimal positions to be genuine hazards, and actually require some understanding of spacing and strategy. The puzzles, likewise, encourage environmental observation and honest curiosity, while still mixing in proper platforming. The mechanics on their own are fairly simple, but they're consistently used in new and exciting ways, and although there are so many of them, they all get time to shine. Space Chimps is practically all substance right from the word go. You're whipped between harrowing set pieces which punch well above the game's graphical weight, and it never feels like you're doing any one thing for too long. It's so dense with actual gameplay that 1 hour feels like 3, and that's appropriate because it's only a couple hours long. The end is shockingly near the beginning, but it still feels like a proper adventure thanks to the sheer variety in locations and trials. Space Chimps is not a perfect game by any means, not every idea sticks, and its technical hiccups can be difficult to overlook, but it's got it where it counts. It swings in, says what it wants to say, and gracefully bows out. I never really felt like my time was being wasted, and there's a clear respect for the player's input.